Hey everybody, what's going on? It's been a long time. Things have been busy for me. Um, you know, the baby, she's 5 months old now. Almost, I think she's almost 15 pounds or almost 16 pounds now. I don't know. It just goes too fast. We're spoon feeding her cereal already. She's in good health and she's doing great. She laughs and makes a bunch of noise and smiles, and oh, is she adorable.
There you go. Tell me some more. I need some more details. Come on. There you go. What else?
So I've been, between her and the boy is doing karate now on Monday and Thursdays, so I usually take him on Monday, and I'll cut some clips into the kids, just
complexities of this life are strange and beautiful, all at the same time, swirling around this dimension of existence, staggering blindly through
because he's 6 years old. He's doing pretty good in that karate class. He's pretty impressive. So Sunday, so I have the Luxor. We'll get to that, but Luxor with some 965. I'm about out of everything. So got offered a different job with the main company at the landfill, and I took it. So now I work 50 hours a week, minimum basically, but they don't have me stay very much. But I don't really work anymore. I drive a truck and pickup truck and direct traffic, over the CB, and talk to operators over the two-way radio, and pick them up for lunch with a school bus and drop them off and bring them back up, and then I go back to directing some traffic. Every once in a while I have to get out and get a tow strap out of the back of the truck so a dozer can pull a dump truck or something out of the muddy crap. That's about the hardest that I work anymore. Oh yeah, hooking up the light plants and compressors. They're little trailer deal. Anybody that's worked at like a construction site or anything, or or you Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about, and you're wondering if you're that curious. Otherwise, just I'm pulling it with a truck, and they're not very big. So that's about the hardest I work, which is nice after I'm only 36, almost 37, but I've put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears out at that landfill, and to finally be able to just kind of kick it and take it easy, it's nice. So, and you might be thinking, well, you're still smoking your pipe, you've had time to make a video. Yeah, technically yes, but it's, the time that the time that I have been able to steal away to go smoke a pipe, I'm not looking to try and think and do the have something to talk about, and I haven't had much to talk about. But there'll be some stuff coming up here now. So, but yeah, I've just been kicking it and watching some videos on my phone and just trying to relax and not think about things. Sort of. I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of you guys either, and I feel really bad about that, but I haven't been getting a whole lot of like intellectual stimulation. So when I've been watching videos, it's been a lot of science and things like that, biology, Iron Ra. Iron Ra is really cool. Although some of the religious guys out there might not like him. I don't. He's a cool dude. He's a really smart guy and knows a lot about biology and evolution and science. So I've been watching a lot of his stuff. But there's a couple of you guys out there that have had interesting titles to your videos, so I had to check them out. I've watched a few of Gribbly's. Max, he's a character, and when I could, I've been watching Bradley's reviews on stuff and things, because he does such a professional job of reviewing tobacco that especially if it's something I haven't smoked, I want to hear about it. And of course, a couple of Matches videos, just because he's he'll put some titles out there that you're like, what? I gotta watch this. I can't remember what they were, but yeah. So, mostly, I have not been ordering tobacco. Mostly, I really haven't ordered any online tobacco in a while. The one thing I did order was my dad's birthday was back in October, and the beginning of October, and I called him on his birthday or their anniversary. I don't know. My dad's birthday is one day, and their anniversary is the other day, and they're back to back. It's the 8th and 9th. I never remember which is which. I think his birthday's on the 9th and their anniversary's on the 8th. Or it might be the other way around. I don't remember. So I call him up and we're talking, and of course the conversation eventually meandered into pipes, and he says, I'd really like to get me a church warden to smoke during the month of December. Really? Okay. So, I just kept rolling with the conversation. Yeah, man, I found there's a couple of specific pipes that I'd like to get, and back and forth. So a couple of days later, I get on Facebook Messenger, and I have my siblings up. I'm like, hey, would you guys be willing to throw in on a pipe for Dad? They're like, yeah, let's do this. So we got him a Peterson church warden. Nice looking pipe. I was really satisfied with it. And of course, I picked him up a gang of pipe cleaners to go with it, and got him a pouch of Peterson's Irish Dew, because he's an aromatic smoker, and that was one that I tried that I really liked, and I knew he would like it. It's a good one, and I wanted to throw something out there. I've had him try a couple other things. He was like, eh. So he's not into the snobby tobacco like I am. The Englishes and stuff. He's not. He doesn't dislike it. He's just not what turns his crank. So. And my wife actually went down to John's. She was down in Champaign. She on a whim just went into John's for me and bought some tobacco. And she got me this 3-ounce bag of one of their blends that was, I don't know, English, Balkan, somewhere in there. It was a lot of canned mixture. But it was, I would say, you know, it was, depending on your taste, you could go, it sits on the fence. And then she picked me up a tin of Durbar, Dunhill Durbar, which I'd never had before. And I really liked that one. It was good. So, which is they're both like, there's like little crumbs left and that's it. So, that was extremely cool of her. So, yeah, other than that, it's been mostly over the counter and what, you know, just maybe once a day I might smoke a pipe of my good stuff. You know, like I got a little bit of nightcap left. I've got some brown and black Irish twist left, and you know, a couple of little scraps here and there. I still got some of that Woodbridge that I traded that nightcap for. But since that's an esoterica, I've been trying to take it easy on that and let it, you know, that stuff's so hard to get a hold of. So, oh, I've actually modified my pipe rotation. And I think this is interesting and worth talking about because there's still going to be new pipe smokers popping up on YouTube, and so if they happen to run across this video, yeah, this is a cool little thing. I think I've still got my 8, you know, cheap pipes that I got, but I went back to using 2 of those a day and just rotating through those 8. You know, 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day during the week. And then Saturday is my Dracula and Sunday is my Luxor. So, it's Sunday. So, I think that's been working out fairly well. That's those cheaper pipes, even though they're not bad pipes at all. They just, you know, they were unfinished, like not completed, not stained and not waxed. They were not finished. So, but yeah, they're good smokers. But you know, I don't like the idea of dragging my Peterson all around or the Luxor, you know, because they're my decent pipes. I mean, I take them like on the weekends if I'm going somewhere. I'll take them with me, but I don't like the idea of like taking them to work. So. Should have brought a pipe cleaner. Anyway. I'll do another video soon. I actually started, speaking of my unfinished pipes, I started sanding them down, and actually, there it is. Should have brought a pipe cleaner. I started sanding them down and, you know, just kind of prepping them to be finished. And so, well, some of them had some pitting. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, but so I took one of my tins and yeah, you can see it. I sanded the pipes over the top, held it over the tin there as I was sanding, and I was catching the briar dust and then using that to fill in the pits, which was pretty cool, I think. So, and I found that, like on this one, you can see, I don't know if it'll show up really on here. Maybe if I had better light, but there's like a light spot. Yeah, right here. There's a couple of like, oh, here's one right there. It's like the most obvious one. Really light color spot there. It's obviously, a filled spot. But I found that if you use super glue, just a drop, barely even a drop, and then just take some of that briar dust and rub it in, it actually like darkens up and makes it look like part of the dark grain. And it kind of, I think it hides it a little bit better. And it's not like I sat and figured that out and was like, oh yeah, no, I'd seen it somewhere else, so I tried it and was like, hey, that works a lot better, I think, because of this. So if anybody else out there, thinking about getting into stuff like that, there's a little tip I can give you. Other than that, I used several different grades of sandpaper to shape down because there was still, extra wood around the stumble and everything. So I used, I think 100 to take that down, and then like 220 to buff out the sanding scratches, and then I don't know, so either 300 or 400 to finish it up a little more, and then 800 and 1500 to really, I think I actually used the 1500 before the 800, because the 800 is more like a metal polishing emery cloth. I would rub a little spit on the wood and hit it with that 800, and it made it look really nice when I was done. So I'll have to make another video and kind of do a before and after, since I have other ones. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. I've been, smoking mostly over-the-counter stuff, stopping by whatever shop I'm near, and it's usually a tobacco shop. It's not even a pipe shop. It's like Captain Black and Sir Walter Raleigh and stuff like that. And that's really, it's nothing interesting to report on tobacco for me right now. But hopefully soon I'll be able to put in an order and get some interesting stuff. So yeah, that's really, I have a couple of new subscribers I saw, and so I thought, yeah, maybe I better get back into making some videos and not disappoint the new audience. Try and get back into watching everybody else's. So I don't know. Till next time, take her easy.